Hi friends, welcome back to Simplify India, your ultimate learning partner. India is one of the fastest growing economy and there is no doubt in it, which is made possible with integration of all the business and economic activities across the country for the development, and the key role is played by the regulatory authorities of India. To mention few regulatory authorities, we have RBI, which regulates banks and NBFCs, IRDAI, which regulates the insurance contracts, SEBI, which regulates stock exchange and its intermediaries, and TRAI for telecommunications and much more. Today we are going to learn about SEBI, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India. SEBI is the regulatory authority of India which controls and regulates stocks and commodity exchanges and its intermediaries. Example: Bombay Stock Exchange, National Stock Exchange, brokers, sub-brokers, depository participants, etc. Let us learn more about SEBI. The Securities and Exchange Board of India is the regulatory body for securities and commodity market in India under the jurisdiction of Ministry of Finance, Government of India. It was established on 12th April 1988 and given a statutory power on 30th January 1992 through the SEBI Act 1992. In earlier 1970s, there was a huge surge in Indian capital markets which pulled towards more number of investors and the traders, which led to immense growth in the Indian capital market. As we people know, with the increase in the technology, it also gives rise to the more number of cybercrimes. Similarly, when the Indian capital market was in its boom position, it also gave rise to the more number of scams and the fraudulent activities. So it was necessary to maintain the trust of the investors. So the SEBI was came into existence to ensure the transparency in the Indian capital market. The most common fraudulent activities were price fixing, pump and dump, manipulation, insider trading, delay in settlement, violation to laws. Thus, to control these practices, SEBI was empowered with various powers to regulate the financial markets. It includes: it has the power to control and regulate the stock exchange. It has the power to inspect the books of accounts and records of the financial intermediaries. It could resist companies to get listed on any stock exchange, and it handles the registration of stockbrokers. The SEBI has its headquarters in Mumbai, and the SEBI also has the different branches in the various parts of the country. The key branches of SEBI are located in New Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, and Ahmedabad. The organizational structure of SEBI is designed in such a way that there should be no political or regional interference. It consists of a chairman who is directly appointed by the Union Government of India and a council of 8 members, in which 2 members were appointed by the Union Finance Ministry and 1 member is appointed by the Reserve Bank of India, and the rest 5 members were appointed by the Union Government of India. Here there are some of the key objectives of SEBI. It ensures the functioning of financial markets in orderly manner to protect the interest of the investors and traders towards the financial securities and bonds. Its key objective is to safeguard Indian capital markets from corrupt activities. And now let us learn the important roles of SEBI on Indian financial market. Number 1 is issuer of securities. SEBI is responsible for examination and evaluation of financial statements of an organization to make sure that the financial records are fair and accurate, and representation of the red herring prospectus for the purpose of IPO, that is initial public offering, and FPO, that is follow-on public offering, and its approval. Number 2, player in the capital market. Capital markets are functional because of its participants like investors and traders. Thus, SEBI ensures to identify the fraudulent activities and provide the transparency while making the transactions. Number 3 is financial intermediary. These are the intermediaries which helps in smooth transaction in the capital market. Hence, SEBI monitors overall activities of the financial intermediaries like brokers and sub-brokers, depository participants and other intermediaries. Let us move on to the important functions of SEBI. First one is protective function. SEBI performs these functions to protect the interest of the investors and the financial institutions. The protective functions include monitoring of activities such as price rigging, prevention of insider trading, promoting fair practices, creating awareness among the investors, and prohibition of fraudulent and unfair practices. Next, we have the regulatory functions performed by the SEBI. These functions are performed by the SEBI to regulate the business in stock exchange. To regulate the activities of stock exchange, following functions are performed. SEBI has framed rules and regulations and a code of conduct to regulate the intermediaries such as merchant bankers, brokers, underwriters, etc. At last, we have the developmental functions of SEBI. These developmental functions are performed by the SEBI to promote and develop the activities in the stock exchange and to increase the business in stock exchange. For this, the main pointers of the developmental functions is to give and promote the training program by way of conducting seminars, awareness programs for the intermediaries of the security market. So friends, if you like our video and finds it informative, then please do share it with your friends, family and colleagues, and please do let us know the topics in the comment section on which you want us to come up in our further videos. Thanks for watching Simplify India. Please do support us by subscribing our channel. Simplify India.